Here goes. Olive, My Love, written by Vivian Walsh, illustrated by J. Arnold Seaboyd. Olive, my love. One afternoon, Olive was baking her favorite treat, dog biscuits. Baking made Olive's kitchen feel warm and smell sweet. When the biscuits were done, Olive lay down in a sunny spot to take a nap. Now I feel warm and sweet too, thought Olive. She was nearly asleep when she thought she heard someone calling her name. She perked up her ears and listened. Someone was singing, "My love to you." Ow. Olive sang on. It is something dogs have to do. It was her friend Dexter, the winged dog. A dog with wings that sings, thought Olive. I like that. He was singing very loud. All of my love, all of my love. Olive sang too. She tipped back her head. And when Dexter sang the last words, "To you," she sings, "Oh." The song was interrupted by a thump. Olive jumped up. The fur on her back jumped up too. On Olive's doorsteps was the biggest heart she had ever seen. "You dropped all of your love," Olive called out, but it was too late. Dexter had already flown away. I better return it, thought Olive. She filled a sack with fresh biscuits. When you're going on an adventure, it's good to pack a snack. Olive hadn't gone far when she heard those 4 words. Stop! No! Don't go! Olive stopped. Stand clear of the run, instructed the squirrel. Just then, down the rut rolled a nut. The squirrel held it up to show Olive. Now I could say hello. Hello, my name is Handra. I have more nuts than any other squirrel on the hill. They fall off the tree, roll into my run, and that's a one-way trip to where I want them to be. I don't have to go gather nuts. Nuts came to me, and I'm so pleased to meet you. The squirrel could talk really fast. What do you do with so many nuts? Asked Olive. I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Sometimes it takes all day to count them, said Handler. Want to help? I love to stay and count with you, said Olive, but I have to return this heart. Oh, let me count that for you. 1. You have 1 heart, said Handler, looking very pleased with himself. He picked up a bunch of nuts and hugged them. This is Dexter's heart, said Olive. He lost it. Oh, said Handler, letting a few nuts falling from his grip. You better return that to you, I say. Good luck and goodbye. 1, 2, 1. Olive pushed the heart. Olive pulled the heart. This was hard work. Olive was tired. She decided it was time to reward herself with a treat. As he chewed on her biscuit, she heard a voice said, 8, 9, and 10. It was Handler. Olive had hardly removed. Dexter's heart was really big. Handler, do you know a horse or a mule who lives nearby? Some kind of an animal that can carry something big? Said Olive. An elephant would be good. Handler didn't feel like counting nuts anymore. He felt like helping Olive. We could take my car, said Handler. Which way? Said Handler. Ruff, said Olive, sniffing the air. Olive pointed the way. It's something dogs can do. Olive liked to ride in cars. She loved to sit in by the window. They drove up the hill. Olive could see Dexter's house. It's just on the other side of that cliff, Handler said. Cliff? Olive yelled. Stop! No! Handler, don't go! Handler hit the brakes. The car jerked to a stop. The heart, not knowing any better, kept going. It shot forward toward the cliff, then it froze in midair. It was caught by some kind of net. What is that in my web? Asked the spider. It's Dexter's heart, said Olive. He lost it. Oh, said the spider. You better return that. We're trying to, said Handler. Can we drive there? Impossible. No car can make it across the deep ravine. Even Dexter can't drive to his house. He flies. I wonder if I can help. My name is Weaver. Weaver began to wind silk thread around some branches. Weaver helps me think. Helps me think, she explains. She made a hammock. Swinging in a hammock helps me think too. Olive thought for a while, and then she said, a treat helps me think. She opened her sack of biscuits. Handler had bought some treats too. Would anyone like a nut chew? Asked the squirrel. Oh, a chew! Said the sparrow, sneezing. I'm allergic to nut chews. Would either of you like a fly wing? Oddly enough, both Olive and Handler were allergic to fly wings. Fly wings, said Weaver. That's it! Flying! She turned her hammock over and stretched it back. A slingshot can kaput both of you over the ravine. You can fly to Dexter's house. Only a very brave dog could do that, said Handler. Olive looked at the heart and thought about her friend, Dexter the dog with wings that sings. Olive was a brave dog. 1, 2, off she flew. Dexter opened his door and saw a huge heart lying there. I brought your heart back, said Olive. My heart? Asked Dexter. You lost it. You were singing All of My Love, said Olive. I didn't lose my heart, Olive. I gave it to you, said Dexter. Didn't you get my note? Note? No. Olive was confused. She was staring at a piece of paper stuck on Dexter's wing. It was a note. Dexter sang the words that had written there. For all of my love, yours, Dexter. The heart is a gift from me. Me? Asked Olive. For you, sang a voice. It was Handler. We tagged along, said Weaver. We're still attached. She held up a strand that connected them to the heart. Dexter helped Olive open the heart. There were bonbons inside. What a sweet mistake, said Handler. The new friends had a picnic of bonbon biscuits, nut chews, and fly wings. They were surprised so that they had so much to share with one another. They felt happy on top of the hill. They felt like they were on top of the world. The end. And this is Craigie Vaver saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. And we'll see you in Florida.